I have come across a lot of strange and disturbing articles since I've been doing this YouTube. I've had my YouTube channel. But stating that DC's answer to Sex and the City is Gotham City Sirens has got to be one of the weirdest things I have ever heard. And it literally sends a chill down my spine. I remember some years ago, I had to watch an episode of Sex and the City. There's a whole story behind that, but I won't get into it now. Right? But I had to watch it. There was a girl involved, and I kind of was just watching it, and I kind of ended up watching it. Yeah. So I was watching it. Right? I literally remember like the first 10 minutes of that one episode. Well, I shouldn't say I remember it. I could barely remember parts of it, that one episode. And then the next thing I know, she was shaking me awake. And it was like probably 2 hours later or something. For some reason, I just blacked out. I don't, I think whatever was going on that screen, on that show, was just so freaking numbing. It literally made me pass out. That's how bad that show was. And for some reason now, they want to incorporate that into DC Comics. Because apparently it can't get any more disturbing over there. So I came across this article from Popverse that is just disturbing the crap out of me, but let's get into it. DC's answer to Sex and the City is here, and Sirens love hurts turns Gotham's femme fatales into romance icons. The last time I saw anything to do with Gotham Sirens, they had made them all look as hideous as possible, which is an absolute abomination to me, because the whole thing about Gotham City Sirens is that they're these beautiful, sexy, alluring women. It's Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and then Poison Ivy, and Black Canary. That's what it is. It's some of the sexiest women you find. They were literally, that were the Gotham City Sirens. That's what they did. It was a book that you could read and be like, oh man, these women are fantastic. And some people would read it in private for reasons, but that's what was going on. But I mean, ever since DC just came up with this idea to ruin everything that they own, it's just not been going well at all. But just because this has to get even worse, it gets even worse. You gotta listen to this description. If you love romance, intrigue, spice, and fabulous women, then Sirens Love Hurts is the book for you. Not an actual mention of any action or an intriguing story. Okay. The upcoming DC Black Label Limited series. Whatever happened to DC Black Label? Honestly speaking, before I continue, whatever happened to it? DC Black Label was supposed to be them bringing together the best artists and the best writers to make all this good, and it just fell off a cliff. And it just became some mediocre crap they could churn out and be like, okay, or is it even done anymore? I don't even know. Really don't know what happened to it. Continue on it. Right, it hit stores in February 2026. Will follow the girls of Gotham City as they navigate love, sex, crime, murder, and everything in between. Oh boy, that sounds so good. I can't wait to see them sitting around drinking wine, talking about, all the sexual partners they have and all these things. And then, of course, Harley Quinn is going to talk about, oh, how Joker was the best lover she ever had, and then Poison Ivy is going to get all upset, and then she's going to have to calm her down with a good old-fashioned lesbian scissoring. Oh boy, that's just so, God. Eh. Ah. In other words, it's DC's version of Sex and the City. There really is no hope left anymore. There really is. Which is something we had no idea we needed in our lives. Who needed that in their lives? You tell me one person who needed a DC Comics version of Sex and the City in their lives. Just one person. Oh God, I have to continue this, people. Okay, my strength. Sex in the City, or should that be Sex and the City, is a great comparison. Sirens Love Hurts artist Bab Star tells Pop versus Chris Arendt. We've got Catwoman and Batman as the Mr. Big and Carrie. I have no idea who those people are. Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy are kind of like falling in love, maybe in it. Maybe. If they don't ride that whole lesbian train hard, all the weirdos are gonna be upset. And then Dinah's just got engaged to Oliver. That's supposed to be Queen, not Quinn. And she's in this place where his family is so rich and so big, and she's kind of not that, and a little bit lost and a little bit happy she's engaged, but maybe not sure about it too. So you kind of have to read it and see what happens. What the hell are we? Dinah is Black Canary. She has done other prison. Oh God, whatever. This had to. Let's get through this. Catwoman absolutely has powerful Carrie energy. I don't know who the hell is Carrie. Really don't know. Okay. So that checks out. Though we'd argue that absolute Batman is more likely to be called Mr. Big. If Mr. Big is like 7 feet tall and muscular as hell, then yeah. The big question is who is going to fill the role of Samantha? What the hell is Samantha? Like, look, honestly, like I said, I tried to watch one episode of Sex and the City some years ago. I was, trying to impress this girl or whatever, but I just couldn't. I don't know who these people are. Honestly, I don't know. Our money is on Harley Quinn. That little bundle of chaos is going to steal the show no matter what happens with the rest of the comic. For more on Sirens Love Hurts, check out the full interview. Nope, not gonna do that. So yeah, apparently DC Comics has decided to do their version of Sex and the City with the Gotham City Sirens. Gotham City Sirens used to be these beautiful, sexy, amazing, badass, kick butt women. And now we're talking about, who is this? Carrie and Mr. Big and, somebody named Samantha, and how Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy are kind of like falling in love, maybe, and then talking about, DC's version of Sex and the City, which is something we had no idea we needed in our lives. No one needs that in their lives. I don't know what the hell you thought you were doing with this, but you failed. I can tell you that you failed already before it even comes out. You failed. The last Gotham City Sirens book they had was an absolute train wreck, and I have no doubt in my mind this is going to be an even worse one. That is what they do. That is it. There is no if, ands, buts, or maybes. It's going to be a freaking train wreck because I don't know. I don't know who these people are. I tried to watch one episode of Sex and the City years ago. I never made it through and never went back. I don't know. I really don't know people, and I don't care to ever have that in a DC Comics, and I don't want you to ruin Gotham City Sirens to do it. But of course, that's what they're going to do. It's going to come out in February, and I might have to check out the first issue just to see what the hell it's going to be, but pray for me, people, because I'm gonna have to go down that Sex and the City rabbit hole again. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. You have a different opinion. Please, God, don't have a different opinion. I'd love to hear it. You like the video, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to notify when I upload a new video. And could somebody tell me who the hell carry Mr. Big and Samantha? I don't know. I don't know these people. Have somebody could just tell me so I could have an idea. And don't give me no long, drawn out whole thing. I want to just a brief synopsis of who the hell those people are. Thank you.